Across America, rent has exploded. But hidden inside the country are a handful of towns where prices are so shockingly low, they feel almost unreal. While major cities demand $2,000 for a studio, these places offer full apartments for a fraction of the cost, often under $700. And here's the twist. They're not rundown ghost towns. They have jobs, healthcare, nature, community, and real quality of life. These aren't too good to be true. They're simply overlooked. Number 10. Kokomo, Indiana. Kokomo is one of those towns that makes you say, wait, this is really the price? The rent here feels like a throwback to the early 2000s. $650 to $850 for most apartments, and full single-family homes regularly renting for $900 to $1,200. In a country where people are paying half their income just to live in a closet-sized studio, Kokomo gives you space, comfort, and breathing room, without draining your bank account. One of the biggest reasons Kokomo stays affordable is its stable job market. The city has deep roots in manufacturing, especially automotive. Stellantis, formerly Chrysler, Haynes International, and a network of suppliers anchor the economy. These aren't flashy tech jobs, but they offer solid wages, predictable schedules, and long-term stability, which keeps the whole community grounded. Healthcare is also a major employer to Ascension St. Vincent and Community Howard Regional Health, providing plenty of medical support and job opportunities. For retirees or remote workers, Kokomo is a hidden gem. The cost of living is around 25% below the national average, so pensions, savings, and online incomes stretch a lot further. The city has several quiet neighborhoods, affordable senior living options, and easy access to doctors, pharmacies, and urgent care centers. Plus, you're only an hour from Indianapolis if you need specialist care or big city amenities. Environmentally, Kokomo is greener than people expect. Highland Park, Jackson Morrow Park, and the Wildcat Creek trails make the city feel open and refreshing. Summers are warm but pleasant, fall is beautiful, and winters are manageable compared to areas farther north. Schools are decent, commutes are almost non-existent, and day-to-day life is extremely convenient. Everything, groceries, restaurants, banks, gyms, is within 10 minutes. The city hosts festivals, car shows, and outdoor community events that make it surprisingly lively for its size. On the downside, public transportation is limited, so having a car makes life easier. Some older neighborhoods show their age and could use more investment. And while crime isn't extreme, it varies by area, like most mid-sized cities. Overall, Kokomo hits that perfect combination of low rent, strong essentials, friendly people, stable jobs, and quiet living. It's not a flashy place, but it's a comfortable, affordable, easy-to-love city where you can actually enjoy life without financial pressure. Number 9. Gadsden, Alabama. Gadsden is one of those places where affordable living actually feels natural, not forced. Rent here stays incredibly low, with $550 to $700 apartments and $850 to $1,000 small houses, making it one of the best value cities in the entire Southeast. You don't have to sacrifice comfort or lifestyle to save money. Gadsden offers a soft, easy rhythm of life that appeals to young families, retirees, and remote workers who want space without stress. What keeps Gadsden so affordable is its steady, slow-paced economy. The job market is diverse enough to keep the city stable. Healthcare through Gadsden Regional and Riverview Medical Center, education jobs, light manufacturing, retail, and small business service work. It's not a booming job market, but it is reliable, which keeps housing demand reasonable. Healthcare access is excellent for a city this size. Both major hospitals offer full-service care, and specialists are easy to reach without long waits. This is one reason retirees often choose Gadsden. Plus, the affordable cost of living stretches retirement income significantly further. Environmentally, Gadsden is a southern gem. Located on the Coosa River, the city has gorgeous waterfront views, fishing spots, miles of green space, and the spectacular Nakalula Falls, which feels like a slice of Tennessee or North Carolina without the price tag. Hiking, picnics, and weekend nature outings become part of your weekly routine. Daily life in Gadsden is extremely convenient. Traffic is light, commutes are short, and groceries, insurance, and utilities are all far lower than national averages. Families appreciate the slower pace and affordable extracurriculars. Remote workers love that they can rent a bigger place with a home office, yard, and still have room left in their budget. A few downsides: wages can be on the lower end, and some neighborhoods feel older or underdeveloped. Public transit is minimal, so a car is essential. Summers get humid too. Classic Alabama weather. But overall, Gadsden offers a rare blend of natural beauty, stability, friendliness, and affordable living that's becoming nearly impossible to find in today's housing market. Number 8. Decatur, Illinois. Decatur is one of those Midwest cities people overlook until they actually visit. Then the affordability and comfort hit like a pleasant surprise. With $500 to $750 apartments and $850 to $1,100 houses, Decatur gives renters space, quality, and savings that feel almost unbelievable in today's economy. It's especially appealing for families, healthcare workers, college students, and remote professionals. The job market is modest but steady. Decatur's economy is anchored by agriculture, processing, manufacturing, and logistics. ADM, Archer Daniels Midland, has a strong local presence, as do Caterpillar, hospitals, and distribution centers. These employers keep the job market stable without attracting high-pressure demand that spikes rent. Healthcare is one of Decatur's strengths. With Decatur Memorial Hospital and HSHS St. Mary's Hospital serving the region, residents have full-service medical care right in town. Specialists are accessible, and wait times are usually shorter than in big metros, a big advantage for seniors or people with health needs. Decatur also offers a surprisingly pleasant environment. Lake Decatur is a centerpiece of the city, offering boating, fishing, trails, and stunning sunset views. Parks and green spaces are everywhere, and the local forest preserves make weekend nature outings easy. Education and family amenities are another positive. Millikan University brings culture, sports, concerts, and a steady flow of youthful energy. Schools offer plenty of extracurriculars, and kids enjoy wide-open spaces, playgrounds, and affordable activities. Cost of living is extremely low. Groceries, utilities, insurance, and entertainment all stay well below national averages. Want to eat out? You can do it without breaking your budget. Need a bigger home? You can actually afford it here. Cons? Some neighborhoods show wear from past economic downturns. Winters can be cold, and high-paying corporate jobs are limited. But for everyday comfort, Decatur over-delivers. If you want affordability paired with convenience, greenery, reliable healthcare, and a relaxing pace, Decatur is one of the Midwest's best-kept secrets. Number 7. Parkersburg, West Virginia. Parkersburg offers something rare: a genuinely peaceful lifestyle with rents that feel almost unreal. Most apartments fall between $600 to $800, while full houses typically rent for $900 to $1,200. For anyone fleeing high-cost East Coast metros, Parkersburg feels like stepping into a more relaxed, affordable version of life. Jobs here are stable, healthcare are solid, energy, education, and small manufacturing. Camden Clark Medical Center is the area's major healthcare hub, employing thousands and offering reliable medical services. Education and government jobs add steady income streams to the region. It's not a city chasing massive economic growth, but it delivers consistency, and consistency keeps rent in check. Healthcare access is strong for a smaller city. With a full regional medical center, urgent care locations, and specialist clinics spread throughout the area, residents can get good care without the long drives or high wait times common in bigger metro hospitals. The environment might be Parkersburg's biggest surprise. The city sits between two rivers, surrounded by rolling Appalachian hills, making it feel scenic without being isolated. Blennerhassett Island, accessed by sternwheeler boat, is a charming weekend destination with trails, history, and peaceful views. Outdoor lovers enjoy easy access to hiking, fishing, cycling trails, and the natural beauty of the Ohio Valley. The community vibe is warm and welcoming. People talk to their neighbors, small businesses greet customers by name, and local festivals bring everyone together. Families appreciate the slower pace, low cost of childcare compared to big states, and kid-friendly parks. Cost of living is incredibly low across the board. Utilities, groceries, transportation, and dining all stay budget-friendly. Retirees love the calm environment, the affordability, and the access to healthcare. There are a few downsides. Wages can be modest, some older neighborhoods need revitalization, and the nightlife is quiet. Public transit is limited, so a car is essential. But if your goal is to live comfortably without financial anxiety, Parkersburg delivers freedom, calm, scenery, and affordability, all wrapped into one charming river town. Number 6. Waterloo, Iowa. Waterloo is one of those cities that surprises people in the best way possible. You expect a typical Midwestern town, quiet, simple, maybe a little plain. But Waterloo has its own personality, a mix of affordability, convenience, and community spirit that makes everyday life feel smoother than you'd expect. Rent is still extremely reasonable, with most apartments in the $650 to $900 range and larger rentals between $1,000 and $1,250. It's the kind of place where you can afford a real home without stretching every paycheck to the breaking point. The job market here is consistent, Waterloo's long-standing industrial and agricultural roots. John Deere remains the city's largest employer, offering stable manufacturing and engineering jobs. Healthcare also plays a major role, with Mercy One and Unity Point hospitals providing medical employment and reliable care for residents. And with a growing number of logistics, food production, and service jobs, the city stays economically balanced without intense population surges, which keeps rental prices grounded. One of Waterloo's underrated strengths is healthcare access. Residents don't need to drive to larger cities for common treatments or specialist visits. Both major hospital systems offer full-service care, maternity units, ER departments, and outpatient clinics. This makes Waterloo appealing not just for families, but also for retirees who want affordability without sacrificing medical security. Waterloo also shines when it comes to lifestyle. The Cedar Valley Trail system offers miles of biking and walking routes. The River Loop District brings new restaurants, art spaces, and waterfront activities that give the city a refreshing energy. Families love the parks, splash pads, community festivals, and low-cost weekend outings. Daily expenses remain low. Groceries, utilities, insurance, and entertainment all fall well below national averages. And because traffic is light, commutes rarely exceed 10 to 15 minutes. Of course, Waterloo isn't perfect. Winters can be long and icy, and like many mid-sized cities, some neighborhoods feel older and in need of investment. High-end jobs are limited unless you're in manufacturing or healthcare leadership. But for anyone seeking affordability with strong essentials, steady jobs, easy healthcare, outdoor recreation, friendly neighbors, Waterloo delivers a lifestyle that lets you breathe, save money, and still enjoy life. Number 5. Joplin, Missouri. Joplin is a city that instantly feels comfortable. It has that classic Route 66 charm mixed with a modern small city energy, and the rent is impressively affordable. Most apartments run $600 to $850, and full houses usually fall between $900 and $1,200, making Joplin one of the most cost-friendly cities in the central U.S. A big part of the affordability comes from Joplin's steady, diverse job market. Freeman Health System and Mercy Hospital anchor the healthcare sector, employing thousands and offering excellent medical access. Education, logistics, food services, and small manufacturing round out the economy. You don't see runaway inflation or rapid population spikes here, just stable, manageable growth that keeps housing costs grounded. Joplin's environment is greener than people expect. The city is surrounded by rolling hills, creeks, and forested parks. Wildcat Glades Conservation Area, Cunningham Park, and Shoal Creek offer easily accessible outdoor escapes. Families enjoy clean playgrounds, walking trails, nature programs, and plenty of weekend activities that don't cost much. For retirees and remote workers, Joplin is especially appealing. Healthcare is top tier for a city its size, living expenses are low, and the community is tight-knit and welcoming. Local businesses remember your name, neighbors check in on each other, and the general vibe is warm and relaxed. Joplin's downtown has been steadily rebuilding and modernizing. New coffee shops, art galleries, boutiques, and breweries give it an updated feel without losing the city's historic personality. The cost of dining out is low, parking is easy, and events like Third Thursday bring the community together with music, food, and art. Joplin does have its challenges. Some areas still show signs of older infrastructure, and high-paying corporate roles are limited. Public transit is minimal, so most residents rely on cars. Summers can be hot and humid, typical of southwestern Missouri. Still, Joplin offers a rare balance. Low rent, friendly people, great healthcare, nature nearby, and a lifestyle that feels peaceful and accessible. It's one of those cities where your money stretches further and your daily routine feels lighter. Number 4. Lawton, Oklahoma. Lawton is one of the most unexpectedly affordable cities in the country. Rent remains astonishingly low, with apartments typically priced at $550 to $800 and full-sized houses renting for $900 to $1,200. It's a place where your budget finally feels manageable, where you can afford a comfortable home, save money, and still enjoy weekend outings without worrying about your bank account. The city's economy is anchored by Fort Sill, one of the largest military installations in the country. This creates a steady flow of jobs in security, administration, training, logistics, healthcare, and education. The presence of the base also supports countless local businesses, restaurants, stores, repair shops, medical clinics, which further stabilizes the job market. For civilians, this means consistent employment opportunities and an economy that doesn't boom or bust unpredictably. Lawton is also surprisingly strong in healthcare. Comanche County Memorial Hospital and several clinics offer comprehensive services, making the city appealing for retirees and families who want access to reliable, local medical care without long drive times. What makes Lawton unique, though, is the landscape. The Wichita Mountains. Wildlife Refuge is just minutes away, offering hikes, lakes, bison sightings, rock climbing, wildlife photography, and some of the most beautiful sunsets in the Midwest-South region. Residents often spend weekends exploring trails, fishing, picnicking, or enjoying scenic drives. Everyday life is simple and affordable. Groceries, utilities, transportation, and insurance all sit well below national averages. Schools are decent, commutes are short, and the city offers a mix of suburban-style neighborhoods and more rural-feeling outskirts. There's also a growing local food scene with barbecue spots, diners, and small family-owned restaurants. Lawton isn't without drawbacks. Some areas can feel older or less polished. Wages vary widely depending on industry, and summers can be extremely hot and windy. But the affordability makes these trade-offs easier to accept. If you want a community where your income actually stretches, where nature is close, healthcare is accessible, and rent stays comfortably low, Lawton delivers that balance better than almost anywhere else in the region. Number 3. Wichita Falls, Texas. Wichita Falls is the kind of Texas city that quietly delivers everything people love about the state: space, friendliness, sunshine, but without the big city price tag. Rent here is still almost unbelievably reasonable, usually landing between $650 and $900 for apartments and $1,000 to $1,300 for full houses. For anyone used to Austin, Dallas, or Houston prices, Wichita Falls feels like stepping into a different financial reality. What really keeps rent affordable is the stable but not overcrowded job market. Shepherd Air Force Base is the city's economic anchor, supporting thousands of civilian and military jobs in aviation training, administration, and logistics. That steady employment base fuels the entire local economy: restaurants, clinics, schools, auto shops, without creating housing shortages. Healthcare is another major strength, with United Regional Healthcare System offering excellent medical services for a city this size. Wichita Falls also has a surprisingly fun lifestyle. You get classic Texas charm mixed with quirky local flavor. Downtown is lined with murals, BBQ spots, antique stores, and small-town bakeries where the staff knows everyone by name. Families love Lucy Park with its pond, trails, picnic areas, and iconic swinging bridge. Outdoor lovers take day trips to Lake Arrowhead or the Wichita Mountains for hiking, fishing, and wildlife viewing. Everyday living is refreshingly easy. Commutes rarely pass 15 minutes. Public schools are solid, groceries are affordable, and eating out won't wreck your budget. The city also hosts popular events like the Hotter and Hell 100, one of the largest cycling events in the country, which brings in visitors and energy without overcrowding the place. A few cons exist. Summers get brutally hot, the city can feel quiet at night, and some older neighborhoods show their age. But overall, Wichita Falls gives you a relaxed, affordable lifestyle with the right mix of essentials: healthcare, jobs, outdoor fun, space, and safety. It's the kind of city where your paycheck actually stretches, and that alone makes it a rare find in today's rental market. Number 2. Youngstown, Ohio. Youngstown has become almost famous online for one thing: rent so low it feels like a typo. It's common to find clean apartments for $450 to $650, and whole houses with garages and yards listed between $700 and $900. In a world where rents skyrocket every year, Youngstown remains one of the last truly affordable American cities. And that's exactly why it's attracting remote workers, young families, and retirees looking to stretch their income. The city's affordability stems from a major economic shift decades ago. Youngstown's steel industry collapse led to population decline, leaving behind far more housing than people. But here's the part most outsiders don't realize: the economy today is far more stable. The city has rebuilt itself around healthcare, logistics, education, and service industries. Mercy Health and Youngstown State University are major, steady employers, and the growing tech logistics corridor along the interstate brings new opportunities each year. Healthcare access is exceptionally strong for a city of this size. Multiple hospitals, specialist clinics, and urgent care centers make medical services accessible and reliable. One reason retirees often choose Youngstown over more expensive regions. Youngstown is also greener and more scenic than people expect. Mill Creek Park is a centerpiece. 4,500 acres of lakes, trails, gardens, and restored historic buildings. It's one of the largest and most beautiful metro parks in the country, and it makes everyday life here feel peaceful and grounded. Living costs stay extremely low across the board. Groceries, utilities, home insurance, transportation, everything costs noticeably less than national averages. That lets residents enjoy life without constantly budgeting stressfully. Is the city perfect? No. Some neighborhoods are still recovering from decades of economic downturn. Corporate job opportunities may be limited unless you're in healthcare or education. Winters are cold, and lake-effect snow can surprise newcomers. But for renters looking for a financially stable, low-stress life, Youngstown offers something increasingly rare: affordability without sacrificing space, healthcare, community, or quality of life. It's not just cheap, it's genuinely livable. Number 1. Pine Bluff, Arkansas. Pine Bluff is one of the most extreme examples of low-cost living anywhere in the country. Here, it's completely normal to find $400 to $650 apartments and $700 to $900 houses, even in decent neighborhoods. It's the kind of place where someone moving from a big city feels like they've accidentally stepped inside a time machine, because the rent resembles early 2000s prices. Why so cheap? Pine Bluff has faced long-term population decline, leaving more housing than active renters. When supply stays high and demand stays low, prices drop drastically. But even though it's affordable, the city is still full of essentials. Jefferson Regional Medical Center anchors the healthcare sector, offering strong medical access for residents. Schools, community colleges, and the University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff add educational and employment stability. Nature is one of Pine Bluff's strongest assets. The Arkansas River flows along the city, providing peaceful fishing spots, boating areas, and scenic drives. Regional parks and wildlife areas give residents plenty of outdoor activities for little or no cost. The environment is calm and surprisingly relaxing for anyone used to traffic-heavy cities. Everyday life is incredibly inexpensive. Groceries, utilities, insurance, gas, and dining out all rank among the lowest costs in the country. That makes Pine Bluff appealing for retirees living on fixed income, remote workers searching for quiet and budget-friendly living, and anyone trying to rebuild financially. The city does come with challenges. Some neighborhoods have high crime, so choosing the right area matters. Economic growth is slow, and high-end jobs are limited unless you're in healthcare, education, or government. Entertainment options are modest, and nightlife is quiet. But if you prioritize affordability, space, peace, and a low-pressure lifestyle, Pine Bluff offers one of the best dollar-for-dollar living experiences in America. It's a city where you can actually save money, enjoy nature, get reliable healthcare, and live without the financial stress that's crushing millions of Americans elsewhere.